Hi everyone, this is Mr. Rankin, and today I want to talk to you a little bit more about how washing our hands in school can help stop the spread of coronavirus. Before we get into how we're going to wash our hands at school, first let's look at this picture of a coronavirus that has been magnified over 330,000 times. So this is a big shot of a coronavirus and what it looks like on the inside as well. So on the inside, you see these are small organelles, they're called, and those are the things that can attack your body and might make you sick. But all of these organelles and the DNA inside are surrounded by this protective layer of fatty protein. The fatty protein layer holds everything together and gives the virus its structure so it can go into your body, it can go in through your eyes, your nose, your mouth, even through your ears or other parts of your body and get you sick. So thinking about how would we want to stop this thing from getting in? Well, the key there is this protective layer. Something that's fatty can easily get broken down or cut by something that is soapy. That's why we use dish soap to clean our dishes or our plates at dinner time. That the soap can cut right through that grease or those fatty bits and clean your stuff. It's the same thing that happens if you wash your hands to a coronavirus. When you wash your hands, the soap washes away and it cuts through that protective layer. But once the protective layer of fatty protein has been taken away, all of the organelles, all of the inside parts aren't joined together. They're not held together. And they kind of just float away in your body. When they're not held together like that, you can't get sick. And that's why washing your hands is more effective than using hand sanitizer. It's more effective than not touching your face or sharing food, because washing your hands actually destroys the coronavirus at the level of 100,000 times at the molecular level. So that is why we wash our hands to stop the spread. Now, let's talk about how we're going to wash our hands in school. In our classrooms and in our bathrooms, we have sinks very similar to this setup. This is my classroom, and I have paper towels, I have soap, I have my sink, and I have a trash can right next to it. So everything you need is right there. You might remember that you need to wash your hands for 20 seconds. I'm going to wash my hands here in a minute. I'm going to use my timer here to help me. Before I start, let's go over some of the things to remember when we're washing our hands. Well, my sink here, my paper towels don't come out by themselves. I have to push. So I'm going to push my towels out first and just leave them here so I have them ready. I don't have to touch anything when my hands are clean and wet. The other thing is we want to use lots of soap and we want to use warm water. So when we wash our hands, we need to start the timer when we start scrubbing our hands. There's a couple movements. 20 seconds might seem like a lot of time. There's a couple ways or movements while you're washing your hands you want to really watch out for. That'll help you pass the time. So you get the soap in your palms. First you want to wash your palms. Then you want to make sure you wash between your fingers. So go between that way, between that way. You want to wash the edges of your hands. So wash your hands on the edges. You want to wash the backs of your hands. So wash your hands on the backs. You also want to make sure you wash under your fingernails, because a lot of things can hide and stay down there. So if you have soap on your palm, you can go like this and wash your fingernails and your thumbnail. When I'm washing my hands, I like to sing a little song to myself. If I sing happy birthday to you 2 times, that is going to be about 20 seconds. So now I'm going to have my paper towels ready. I'm going to set my timer so you can see what washing your hands for 20 seconds look like. And I'll be singing to myself while I'm scrubbing. When your hands are wet, it's a good idea to flick your fingers a little bit so you don't use too many paper towels. And that is what washing your hands looks like while we're in school. All right, see you all soon.